video today. I just wanted to talk about car selection, and I have a surprise. I sound like I'm talking to a 2-year-old baby or 2-year-old toddler, y'all. But we're gonna touch on car selection, why I choose the cars that I choose, and I'm probably gonna get into a little bit of daily operations tonight. If I got time to get in daily operation. I don't want these videos to be too long, but anyway, stay tuned to the end of the video because I have 3 winners. I'm going to start doing giveaways every so often on the channel, y'all. Just to let y'all know, I appreciate y'all for leaving y'all comments. I appreciate y'all for encouraging me and motivating me to do what I do, even for my own businesses, and definitely for the YouTube channel, for me to push this. I'm patient in pushing the channel. I'm not really in a rush for it to grow. I'm really not, because when things get bigger and bigger, you know, you kind of lose contact with the people that you do connect with on the channel. But these 3 people that have subscribed to my channel, I love the fact that you guys, you know, stay connected with me. You always leaving comments, you always liking my videos, you always watching them, and I really appreciate that. So I just want to tell you guys thank you, but you gotta stay tuned to see if you won. Now, if you ain't never left no comment on the video, you already know you ain't win. But anyway, that's just something I'm gonna do on this channel. As this channel grow, I'm gonna do a big giveaway once I hit 1,000 subs. But that'll be the next giveaway unless I'm feeling good. So I just wanna just show into you all lives. I wanna bless somebody else, put something back into their business. And you know, that's just what it's all about. It's all about giving and helping one another out. So stay tuned to the end of the video to get your surprise. That's how I talk to my 3-year-old son, y'all. Switch my voice up. Whatever, y'all. Anyway, that's what I was thinking about when I was doing that. Okay, car selection, y'all. I'm gonna talk about car selection. Why I don't do car payments anymore. I did car payments when I first started my business. I had 3 trucks. I had car notes on all of them. Car payments was anywhere between $175 and $250 between the 3 cars, and the insurance on all of them. Insurance on all of them was about anywhere between $270 and $320. I can't really remember. But you were talking close to a $600 overhead for each vehicle, you know. So then I had vehicles, like I had a Denali. I wanted to get 1 truck that was 4-wheel drive to get through the snow, stuff like that. But I had certain cars, man, if stuff went wrong on like a transmission for a Denali, my transmission went up in that Denali where I had it. My transmission went up in my Envoy. I had to get time and belt, time and chain for the Honda Pilot. They was the first 3 vehicles I started out with. So all them cars, like when big problems go wrong with them, you know, it's kind of hard to fix. So that's why I kind of just like to stick to Dodge Caravans, Chrysler Town & Country. And I'm talking about vehicles because we're actually shopping for vehicles now. I'm actually looking for 3 vehicles right now. So I had some videos coming with me at I purchased the vehicles and stuff like that. I got some good content coming. But so that's why I don't fool with car payments. I mean, I understand if you gotta do it if you don't have the cash on hand, but I realized that people just want something decent to drive in. It don't have to be super, super bad. It ain't got to be no 2015 minivan. I mean, it all depends on what type of transportation you're doing. Certain types of transportation you do need that, but people going to work, going to the grocery store, stuff like that, to the doctor's office. Me, you know, 02 to 2008, anywhere in that range, you can get a good Dodge Caravan, a good Town & Country, Chrysler. And another reason why I like those vans is because they're very, very easy to work on. You can actually, if it's just you don't have the money, you can actually just YouTube certain things. You can do the work yourself. I had a 2000 Dodge Caravan. I did the radiator on it. I did the belt. I did the starter on it, thermostat on it. I mean, you can do all of that, but be mindful. Another thing I know, Dodge Caravan is only gonna get me about 250,000 miles. I'm talking about as far as transmission. You might get lucky, get over that, but I'm gonna say around two. I've never got 250 over Dodge Caravan. I've had two of them, but Dodge Caravan, you can go get a used transmission. You can get a swap on the transmission in Caravan in a day and a half. You back on the road, $600. You know what I mean? You go get a $200-300 transmission, get it put in for $600, rebuilt for $600 for a Caravan, and you in and out. I know somebody do a rebuild for $700 on a Caravan, 2 days. You back on the road. You ain't spending $2,800. You know what I mean? $2,700. Transmission on my $3,200. You know what I mean? So cars like that, you in and out. You can get them for $2,000, $2,500, and you run them to the ground. You know what I mean? You get your money back. You ain't paying no car notes. So that's why I don't do car notes. Not saying that I won't. It all depends on what type of situation I'm in. You know, so not saying that I would never do it again, but it all depends on the situation. You know, but I prefer to pay cash. Like, we planning on getting a minibus and a 15 passenger for next school year. I plan on having maybe a $12,000 budget for that. You know, have my money right. Maybe spending $7,000 on maybe $7,500 on a minibus, $4,500 on a 15 passenger. You know, that's what I'm planning on doing. But of course, you know, I gotta put myself in position to be able to do that. So that's why I like town and countries, and that's why I like Dodge Caravans, y'all. Y'all might like what y'all like, but that's the reason why I like what I like. So I'm just sharing with y'all why I don't do it. Maybe give y'all something to think about, but maybe y'all in position, you know, y'all can do that. You know, y'all can afford that. For me, that killed me when I first started my business, man. Especially trying to build it, you know, having that car payment, man. But I understand, you know, you got to do what you got to do in the beginning. Just make sure if you do get the car note, make sure you charge a little bit more. That way, see, I didn't charge enough in the beginning. So I think that's what messed me up. Even though we was making good money, I was making $6,000 a month. About $6,000 a month, my first month doing business. We still had people calling us. And all of, you know, but we was running around like chicken when our heads cut off. But that's before we started targeting the school. So we put a beating on them vehicles. We did put a beating on them. But if you're gonna do that, get the car note. Just make sure you charge a little higher on your prices, because your overhead gonna be a little bit, you know, mentally, I feel like your overhead gonna be a little bit higher. Because you talking about you gonna be paying interest. You can get it at a good interest rate, but most cars that you finance, half the time they ain't even really worth what you financing them for. You know, you really don't need no new vehicles, man. You really don't. But I mean, to each his own, you know. But that's that. Somebody put a question out there a while ago with daily operations. You know, with child I'm gonna touch on child transportation. I'm not gonna touch on passenger pickup, because passenger pickup, our daily operation for passenger pickup is a little bit different from child transportation. Child transportation, when the bus is full, when the buses are full, because we don't do all the running back and forth no more. We used to do that. Not saying that we won't do it no more, but we did that in the beginning. So, but our current daily operation for child transportation is, beginning of school year, we have a ton of parents calling us. You know, we know how many seats we got. So once we know that, once our seats get full, or sometimes people join in as the school year go on if we have availability. But once we have our seats full, 9 out of 10, a lot of times we fill all our seats from the jump, from the beginning of the school year. So we already know how much money we're gonna make. Sometimes it might take a little longer. You might pick up a little stragglers later on if you can fit them, you know. But most of the time, it's already it's the same route every day. You know, you just make adjustments along the way if you're getting new clients. But it's pretty much it's the same route. You picking the kids up from, if you got one route going to 2 schools, you got one bus, you got one van or 15 passengers going to 2 schools, then you got one vehicle. If you got the pilot, which we had, like, we could fit 8 in there, that might go to, you know, another school, and that's just a route in itself. So it's the same route every day. Once a person calls, you let the parent know what time the child gonna be home, because you already know you're gonna. We had to make a Boys and Girls Club run. Once we make our Boys and Girl Club run, we dropping off about 14 kids. After that, we take the kids home that's actually going to a house. So all the kids that are going to that house, they get dropped off accordingly after we do the big drop at the Boys and Girls Club run, if that makes sense. So what we try to do is, we do our business 30 minutes away from the area we live in. So what we try to do, we drop that last child off, like say my wife's driving, or say whoever I was driving. We try to make that last route as close to whoever's driving that vehicle, who's ever doing that route. So that person in Raleigh, we try to drop that person off in Raleigh last. That way that person can go, whoever driving the vehicle, they can go home. If you live in Knightdale, you know, if you're doing that route is, we're gonna drop that kid off, that last kid off, close to, the closest to Knightdale. That way that driver can go home. They'll be close to home. So we try to do it like that. Now, and that's anything with child transportation. You're gonna pick up the children from the same location every day. So the daily operation is never gonna change with child transportation. So that's the beauty of child transportation. You already know what it is. But when you're doing pass and pickup, you got all types of people calling you. So, you know, pass and pickup, we require 24 hours in advance for you to schedule an appointment. So that's what we require for pass and pickup. So you gotta call us 24 hours in advance, and we already got that list or that route made up, you know, for that individual. It was an app or a company we was using when we first started. I will get the name and I shared it with y'all, but we realized we didn't really need it for child transportation, but you probably could use it for pass and pickup. It definitely helps you out with the routes and you know, shorter time for your routes and stuff like that. But for pass and pickup in the area we in, everything is within a 10-mile radius. So, you know, we just try to, within that 24 hours, when the people call us and tell us where they want to go at and what time they got to be there, we do it accordingly upon the calls, you know. And then we make sure we had that ready, you know, for the next day to get to the driver that morning. You know, we'll make sure we'll email the driver and they'll get a copy. They'll know who they're supposed to pick up and everything like that. But we do prepaid through Cash App, PayPal. We don't do no cash, no checks, nothing like that. When we start back with the relaunch out in the Vance County area. But that's how we was doing the daily operation. But even with pass and pickup, we try to just target people that's going to work. And when you got people that's going to work, it's scheduled. Everything's kind of already scheduled. Me personally, I really like moving off scheduled stuff. Like, that's going to be there every week. I really don't like the people calling me going up the street and back. I mean, it's good, but I would prefer people going to work and coming home, and I'm going to get this $50 once a week, you know. So I know I'm gonna get $100 every other week. If they get paid every month, I'm gonna get $200 a month. I prefer that type. I prefer that type of business. But if somebody does call me, it's a 24-hour. You got to do 24 hours, If you do call within that, you need something emergency, we will do it if we got room. Pass and pick up in that area out there, because the big company carts, we see how they roll. Sometimes we was putting see that Corona things kind of messed everything up, but we was doing, sometimes we would let the person know if it was going to be another person in the car with them, because sometimes two people might have to ride in the car together, you know. So it all depends on the situation, but we let the clients know that beforehand, you know. So, which is not a problem out in that area, because they're already used to doing that, because all the other transportation companies in that area, that's how they do it, you know. So, but that was that. Y'all, I hope I helped y'all out some type of way. So, hope y'all made it to the end of the video. So, okay, now it's time to announce the winners of the giveaway. So, I'm going to do 3 prizes, y'all. First place, second place, third place. I know y'all already know that. Okay, now, first place, $150. I'm going to invest in your business, in your advertising. Maybe I'm gonna send you an email of the things you can choose from, whatever way you want to advertise. But I'm gonna do yard signs, flyers, business cards, whatever you want to do. I would prefer to do it on my end. If you had a template already made, and then I can just go ahead and you can send me the stuff, I can put it in, and then I mail it. I get the stuff shipped off to your house. You know, it was hard for me to pick these 3, y'all. I had a lot of people, you know, going back and forth with me and stuff. But this one, I think is a lady. This young lady right here, I mean, she comments on almost like all my videos, man. Like, and it's almost like I know this lady, but I don't know her, man. Her name is Jazz, Jazz. Jazz, you have won first place prize. So I'm gonna put my email at the bottom. I already think you got my email. I think you already got it. And, so, you know, reach out to me through email. We'll exchange numbers or whatever, and then we'll talk about how we're gonna do it. And over the next week or 2, you know, I get the stuff sent out to you. Maybe another week. Who knows? After we talk, we get everything finalized. But you won a $150 prize, so I'm gonna invest in whatever you want me to invest in. Far as advertising. Second and third place was tough, y'all, man. This was tough. You know what? It was real tough. So it was so tough, because I was gonna do 100 for second place, and I was gonna do 50 for third place, maybe a $50 gift card or whatever. But it was so tough. I'm a split it in half, y'all. I'm gonna do 75 and 75. So it was a tie with second and third. I couldn't choose, man. So he just changed his name on his title for his name. I can't remember what his name was at first, but I always talk to this guy, man. He sound like he's doing real good. But it's called Man of God. That's what his name is now on. It's called Man of God. And the other name is I Love Old School. I Love Old School. So I hope y'all can get me on this video while I come back. I'll find y'all my old comments if I don't get a response from y'all on this video. And I'll go back and I hit y'all through the comments or whatever. But I'm gonna do 75 with y'all. If y'all want yard signs, I'll probably order y'all 50 yard signs. If y'all want to do flyers, I can do the flyers, 75 on the flyers, you know, or the business cards, whatever y'all want me to do. We'll work it like that, and I'll try to have everything sent out, you know, have everything to y'all sometime next month. So y'all definitely, get back with me. I definitely appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do it. I know I kind of shocked y'all with this giveaway, man, but I felt like I just wanted to do something on the channel just to show y'all that I'm real, man. And I'm definitely gonna do a big giveaway at 1,000 subs. Once I hit 1,000 subs, whenever I get it, because I know I'm gonna get that 1,000 subs. I just don't know when. And I hope y'all continue to grow. I hope y'all continue to do what y'all do. And another thing I want to do, I realize a lot of people are doing different types of transportation. If you made it to the end of the video, which I hope you did, I want to start doing like, maybe we can link up on the channel, and then you all can you can present, what type of transportation you doing in your state and how you doing it. That way we'll continue to network this small family on this channel as the channel grow. Because as the channel grow, we probably can't network as much as we can do right now while the channel's still small. So y'all be blessed, and I get back with y'all in the next video.